Hi there. In today's lesson, we're looking at financial graphs today. Um, and these are graphs that tell you things about how things are happening. So you may have something, one of the questions involves mobile phones and about the difference between paying a fixed amount at the beginning and then some money afterwards, or just having a constant rate, no fixed rate, and you can see where one starts to become the cheaper. So if you're not going to use your mobile phone much, you might use this one. But if you're going to use it a lot, you might think about that one. So the graphs really, it's just about common sense. Financial graphs. So looking at what's going on, reading the detail, and then answering the questions on here. So there'll be a lot of common sense things to talk about. Now, one of the other types of graphs, it might talk about sales of a particular item, and you might find that sales go up for a start, and then they come down, maybe go like that. And what we're looking at is a trend. So you could say that even though they got their ups and downs, there is an upward trend. And that's one of the things that they ask about quite a bit in these types of questions. So there'll be questions where you've got to just look and see, okay, what's this graph telling me? So this one might have an upfront cost. And at this point, there's a change in value for money. And on this type of graph, we're looking for the trends. Now, some of these trends might vary quite wildly, so you might get some graphs that, dip like that, and maybe come like that. And you might say with that one, even though there's a lot of variation, the trend might be that they just about maybe slightly increase, or maybe just stay the same. And that's all about your interpretation. So these are, you can imagine if you were in business, these would be the types of graphs that you'd like to see. This one, the upfront cost is a classic consideration when you're thinking about buying a mobile phone. So is it cheaper for you to pay something at the beginning and then have a low value after then? Well, maybe if you are going to use it a lot, but if you're not going to use it very much, it's probably better to not pay much up front and then having pay more each usage that you have. It's really common sense. I think you should make easy work of an exercise like this. Okay, thank you.